I'm Kevin, and welcome to ForB's English Lesson video. For today's video, let's start by looking at two expressions. You should do your homework, and you had better do your homework. Of course, the only difference between these two sentences are the should and had better. Do you know why we use these expressions? That's right. Both expressions are used to give advice or make recommendations to someone. Of course, in English, there are many ways to give advice or make recommendations. So, if we use should or had better, which one do you think is the stronger expression? Do you know? Okay. The stronger expression is had better. So had better is actually a very strong way of making a recommendation or giving advice. The reason it's so strong is that had better always sounds like there's some kind of threat that something bad will happen if we don't follow the advice. So, for example, you had better do your homework or you will fail the test. Or another example, you had better eat your vegetables or you can't have any dessert. So even if we don't actually say the threat, if we don't say what bad thing will happen, for the listener, they still understand and they still feel that threat, that bad thing. Therefore, had better has a very strong feeling to it, and we have to be careful. Should, on the other hand, is fairly strong, but not too strong. So, when we use should, it sounds like we think this is a good idea, and we really recommend it to the person we're speaking to, but we're not forcing it. We're not commanding them to do it. That's why should is maybe one of the most common ways of making recommendations or giving advice. So, if I wanted to give a number ranking, so of course, the strongest way to make a recommendation or give advice is to make an order. Do your homework. So if we say the order is 100%, had better is actually like 98%. It's very close to the order in strength. Should, on the other hand, is maybe 60%, 65%. So again, it's pretty strong, but not too strong. So that's why should is maybe a very good way of making recommendations without sounding too strong. One final note, instead of you had better, we can combine the you and had and say you'd better. This contraction, you'd better, is a little bit softer than you had better. But again, it's still pretty strong. If you had better is 98%, you'd better 90%, 93%. So it still has a pretty strong feeling, not quite as strong as you had better. So you will hear it sometimes. Well, I hope you enjoyed our video today. Remember, if you'd like to see more English lesson videos, please take a look at our channel. We have a lot of videos there for you to see. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.